past weekend, we had the privilege of participating in the inaugural Crown Stock Derby 40 at Five Flags Speedway. Over the last 6 months, my dad and I have been building a race car out of an old Crown Vic Police Interceptor. After a few months of work and a bunch of help from friends and family, we finally have the car ready to go to the track. We got to the track and unloaded just in time to make the second practice session, but unfortunately our lap times were really slow compared to the top drivers. We found an electrical issue that was causing the car to run on 7 cylinders. Luckily we were able to get that fixed in time for qualifying.
Hey Amelia, you think Uncle John's gonna win tonight?
I don't know, yeah.
We head out to qualifying with really no idea what to expect from the car.
John Taylor in the 4, Neil Hearn in the 13, Ty Ottinger in the 77, and Cody Scott in the 45. Mike Stacy in the 6. Checkered flag in the air. So the fast one out of this.
Even though we picked up 0.8 of a second from our best practice time, we still weren't quick enough to qualify into the race. We ended up 34th out of 60 cars, and only the top 24 automatically transferred to the A main. I had just about enough time to get out, get a drink of water, and then get ready to get back into the car. We were rolling off 7th in the V main, and we needed to pick up 3 spots, move up into 4th if we were going to make the race. I was excited and nervous, and mostly just hoping that we didn't tear up the car, wrecking for last.
At Five Flags Speedway.
20 laps for the Crowns. Ottinger and Wilson bring them to the green flag.
Wilson in the 42. They're safe. Remember, they don't want to do anything that would jeopardize trouble. We got a car spinning. Dennis Wilson leads away. Ty Ottinger is second. Brad Stifler is third. Jason
Stifler's third.
So Jason Lang in that transfer spot sitting fourth. He's got a crowd behind him with Neil Hearn and Johnny Allen.
This is so cool.
Risk anything, though. Brad Stifler getting a little impatient with the 77 of Ty Ottinger. Now that 5 car, that blue. Stripe.
A couple of more Central Florida drivers are 5th and 6th. Johnny Allen's 51. Neil Hearn is 13. Central Florida, they've been running these cars for a while. These guys have been racing for 2 or 3 years. They come up to 5 Flags for the first time, but they've got a lot of racing experience.
We're halfway, 10 laps down, 10 to go. I think the problem, if we stay green, is going to be lap traffic for our leaders. It's going to get crowded if we stay green. Jason Lang sitting 5th, doing everything he can. I'm sorry, Jason Lang sitting 4th. Johnny Allen is 5th. Allen doing everything he can to catch Lang, to try and get into the feature, but he's down to 8 laps. A good battle for the lead starting to happen, but if you're the 77, Bill, this doesn't make much sense right now.
No, it doesn't.
Contact!
And they make contact.
And the 77's going to
Look
crash.
out.
And he's going to take the
20
out
in the
with
wall.
him.
77 spins to the inside. Oh, man. Brad Stifler, who was in a qualifying position,
Unbelievable.
into the outside wall.
Here we go. Pace car will drop down the pit road.
They did their version of a choose, and now we're coming to green.
Green flag, 8 laps remaining. Top 4. Move on. Here comes the 6th machine of Daniel Bromley. He's looking to get into the show side by side for that transfer position.
Oh, Bromley makes a big move on the inside. He understands you got to be in the top 4 to go on from here.
Contact outside wall. Caution is out.
13, that's one of the ones that was in the top 4. But not so good for Neil Hearn on the front straightaway outside wall. Green flag.
Clean restart for the top 4. Nobody able to sneak underneath them going into turn number 1.
So far, so good. Lang looks good on the outside,
Bill,
maintaining
that
second spot.
place spot. They need to just get in line. Don't make the mistake we saw earlier.
Back to Bromley in 6. Everything is pretty much single file. Out of Hornets' nest
Bromley's
from
too
5th on
high.
back.
Bromley's too high in that white, red, and blue number 6.
5 to go at the stripe.
5 laps remaining. Top 4 move on to the feature.
Knocking on the door is the black 6. That's Michael Driscoll.
He just ran his fastest lap of the race.
He'd
Bromley
like-
struggles again in turn 2.
He'd like to get up to the white and red and other 6 who's running 4th. That's Daniel Bromley.
Bromley really struggles in turn number 2. Let's see if Michael Driscoll can take advantage. Bromley just ran his fastest lap of the race. Wow. Despite chasing the car out of the exit at 2, Bromley able to put a little bit of distance in between him and Driscoll.
Single file up front. Top 4 positions is what's important.
3 laps remaining.
Right now out in the cold, the black 6 of Michael Driscoll. 2.5 laps. They'll get the 2 to go signal at the flag stand this time.
Driscoll just ran his fastest lap of the race. 1 mile to go. Final 2 laps.
No
Here
change in the
comes-
top 4. The black 6 needs to
Here he comes.
find some speed.
Driscoll is there. Driscoll is there.
Sideways.
He's going to be on the bumper. White flag, final lap. Here comes the 20 of Brad Stifler.
Driscoll's
What?
got 3/4 of a lap here.
1 spot, 3 cars. To the back straightaway. Driscoll. He's going to dive it into 3. Can he get there?
No.
Not going to do it. Dennis Wilson's going to win the race. Jason Lang is second. Johnny Allen is third. And Daniel Bromley moves on.
We unfortunately finished the B main right where we started and didn't make the feature. I felt like the car handled well all night, but we just couldn't get off the corner like we needed to. Even though it wasn't a successful night by our standards, we learned a lot and we'll be back next year with more speed. If you enjoyed this, smash that subscribe button to get notified when more content like this is released.